Okay. All right. Looks like most of us are back here. I think we are all good to resume. Okay. All right. A quick recap on what we have done here so far. Okay. And type or not. Template contains the EC2 property converted any kind of a dynamic range. On the left hand side, you will find we do have an option here, say auto scaling group. So we are going to select this auto scaling group here. Okay. All right. So here we have a very interesting image which says that what is the minimum size and what is the maximum size you need and how you're going to be creating a policy to scale out. Okay. We will go and click on this orange button which says create a new auto scaling group for us. So let's do that. Okay. And then we are going to be going through this wizard and trying to answer all these different questions we have. So the first question here is the auto scaling group name. We will go and provide the name here, say my web auto scaling group. And then we need to go and provide the launch template, which launch template should be used to build these servers automatically. As soon as you go and click on here on the drop down, you will see the my web template is going to show up automatically because that is one template which we have just created. And we're going to go and consume that one. Let's go and select this. So as soon as you're going to be selecting it, it's going to go and show you some information, which is all great, which is all good. Okay, let's go to these zones we can go and use. So if you go and check it out here in the availability zone and the subnet section, as soon as you go and click in here in the drop down, it is actually going to be going and showing you that we do have 6 availability zones available here in Virginia. Okay. Okay. And I actually want all these zones to be used. Okay. I'm going to go and say all of them are good to use. I want auto scaling to go and create. Okay. I want them to be distributed. So failure of 1 or 2. Okay. So can this auto scaling group span across different regions? No. Okay. So now just remember this one, that we do have the ability to go and integrate. Okay, we can actually go and integrate this with the existing load balancer. So if you remember, we actually discussed that we do need a load balancer here on the top. We don't want the end users to go and connect to these virtual machines directly. So we actually would like to have how it is gonna be distributed. We are gonna be going and using saying attach that to an existing load balancer. Okay, we'll go and use this option. We will show you this option as well. We will do one project work in which we will go and configure a load balancer as well, and then we will have these multiple servers going to be added there with the inside the load balancer. As of now, we will go with say no load balancer is going to be used. Do we need to perform any kind of a health check before we go and send the traffic to it? Similar to the health check which load balancer performs, you can also have your auto scaling to go and perform that health check. Okay, if you wish, you can do that as well. Okay, all right. Monitoring is already there, right? So default monitoring is already there, which is fine. We don't want to use any kind of an enhance monitoring. Okay, so we have one more option called instance warm up. Now, what this instance warm up is? Instance warm up is helpful in case if you think that your application takes a little bit of time to boot up and then be available. Okay, so most of the time we assume that the server is going to boot and then the application is actually start using it. In fact, need to use the auto scaling group as a part. We're going to be doing that together. Now, this is where we do configure scaling policies, that which type of policy you would like to use. We discussed three different type of policies, right? We do have a fixed policy, we do have a dynamic one, and then we have a scheduled one as well. So let's get started here with the fixed one. Okay, so here I'm going to be going and trying to show you fixed one first, and then we will show you the dynamic or the auto scaling. Let's talk about the fixed first. Okay, so I actually want 3 servers to be up and running all the time. Okay, in this group, I want a 3 servers should be up and running all the time. So now you will find that we do have some minimum capacity, maximum desire, all these different values given. I'm going to go and say I need 3 servers to be up and running all the time. So don't worry about these fields, what desire, what minimum, what maximum is. We're going to talk in the next step. As of now, I'm going to go and keep minimum and the maximum as same, which will make this as a fixed policy because it is not going to be a variable. It is going to be a fixed number. Minimum is also 3 and maximum is also 3. So which is going to be helpful, maintaining the same number. All right. You need any other scaling policy here? Anything to do automatically? We say no. Okay, none. We'll build this when we are going to be going and doing a dynamic one. As of now, it's no. And say next. Do you want to add the notification as soon as we will be having a, as soon as we're going to be having a new server added or removed or modified? Do you want to have a notification on that? We are going to go and say yes. That is where we will be integrating the SNS topic. Okay, this is where we're going to be having an SNS integrated. Any kind of resources, virtual machines, we will be receiving an email notification for the same. Okay, that's how it is going to be working. Okay, let's choose that. And these are the events which will be notified to you. This looks good. We are able to integrate and it says, do you want to add any kind of tags here? And the answer is yes. We actually want to have some tags associated here. Okay. The new server is going to be created. It's going to have this name attached to it. And by looking at this tag, that it is an auto scale server, I will come to know that who created it. Okay. So why this server is created, from where this server is showing up, that is where this tag is going to be helpful. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for us to locate, identify that why this server has popped. Can we have multiple scaling policies for one auto scaling group? Oh yes, Tushar, we can actually have multiple policies for one group. Okay. So is minimum and maximum is going to be the same in case of fixed policy? Correct. That is right, Priyanka. So when we say my new server is created, and if you If you go and check it out, the number of virtual machines you do have, the instances, you will see it is gonna show you some interesting stuff. It's actually gonna go and show you that you do have a 3 new servers showing up there because you have chosen that 3 fixed servers to be presented there, right? So do you see 3 new servers coming up?